Alright, geometry class, this is the tessellation project. This is just going to be an introduction to the project on how to make your pieces. Let me just describe what you're going to be doing. You're essentially going to be creating puzzle pieces that are going to fit themselves. So you're going to make three different shapes, and each shape is going to be tessellated onto its own sheet of paper, and it's going to fit to itself like a puzzle. So each shape will essentially be the same design repeated over and over and over on a sheet of paper, and it'll look like a puzzle because it'll fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. But it's not going to be 20 different pieces. It'll be one piece that fits to itself over and over and over again. So pretty much, I'm going to teach you how to make those shapes. In terms of figuring out how to put it onto a sheet of paper, either you need to try it yourself and play around with it, or when you guys come back from the break, you can ask me for more specifics and I can show you really easily. But this is the hard part of the project. The rest is simple. So let's get on with the show here. Part one. Hold on. There we go. The tessellation project. Step one, you're going to take a 3x5 index card. This is just a regular index card, and you're going to cut off 2 inches to make it a 3x3 square. So here's a drawing of an index card that I made. I'm going to measure off 2 inches. So again, this isn't really 2 inches. This is just me showing you 2 inches being cut off. And you're going to cut out basically that piece. When you do this, you're going to do this for 3 separate index cards. You can do it all together at once, or you can do it one by one. Essentially, you're making 3 squares. So you're taking a 3x5 index card, cutting off 2 inches from the length side, which is this side, and then that's going to give you a square. Next, you're going to take your square and create a design from one corner to an adjacent corner. So let me show you what that means here. Take that square. You see that little black drawing here? This is me drawing a design from one corner to another corner, and that's the word adjacent, meaning next to. I could have done it from this corner down to this one, but I just chose to do it from this one to this one. Do not go diagonally. Do not start from here and go down to the right over here. That's not adjacent. That's diagonal. Anyway, then you're going to, oops, let's go back. No, okay, never mind. Then you're going to basically cut that piece out, this little piece here, and cut it out in one piece, and you're going to slide it down like the drawing shows. So if you didn't catch that, this piece you cut out along the outline, and then you slide it down, and you tape it along this side. And that's the translation part. And you tape together. You're going to repeat this step, this step 2 and step 3, the taking the square and creating a design. You're going to repeat it for one remaining side. So there's 2 sides here that are flat. Pick a side, either one, the right one or the left one, and you're going to make a similar design from one corner to the other corner, cut it, and then slide it over. I chose this side, and you're going to see that in just a second. So there you go. So again, the design was from this corner to this corner, cut it out, slide it over, and then you're going to tape it to this left side. This is your translation piece. Next is our rotation. So you're going to do this, what we just did in the translation shape, you're going to do in a similar fashion, except we're going to rotate the pieces we cut out. So you'll see what's going to happen in a second. Make another design on a brand new square. Then you're going to cut out and rotate about a point, one of the corners of the shape you cut out. So here's the visual. So what I did was I took another square, made the design on the outline here. I'm going to cut it out, then we're going to rotate it, and I'll show you the rotation in just a second. Here we go. So that dot I drew is the corner that I chose to rotate, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically move this shape and move it to the right like a door swinging holding it down on this corner, and it's going to move and rotate to the right side. So that's what it should look like after I cut it out and rotate it. I'm going to repeat steps 1 and 2 for another side of the square. So there's 2 sides remaining. Pick one, make a design from corner to corner, cut it out, and rotate it again. So here we go. So you guys see that I chose this one. Okay, I cut it out, it's a triangle, and then I rotated it to the left side because that's the only side that's remaining, and it rotated perfectly around this corner. And you're going to tape the rotated pieces just like you did in the translation. Last one, this is the translation reflection combo. It's similar to the other two, except just slightly different. So you're going to start off with the square again. So make a design like the previous 2 examples on a brand new square. And you're going to cut out and slide the opposite to the opposite side. What that means is you're going to just treat it like a regular translation, the very first square that we did. So there's my square, cut out the design, slide it over. So that's not brand new. Just pick any side. I just choose the right side just because it's easier to draw for me anyway. And I slide it over. I'm going to tape it and move it and tape it to that left side. Repeat step 1 for the remaining sides. So there's 2 sides remaining here. There's the top and the bottom. Pick one side, create a design, okay, and cut it out just like step 1 says. Then slide to the opposite side and flip. So you're going to see that I'm going to pick this top side, I'm going to slide it down, then I'm going to flip it around. Okay, so essentially what just happened here was I drew the design here, I cut it out, slide it down, and then the left and right side switches. So you see this little flat piece here? That was on the left side of the square. Now it's on the right side of the square. Essentially just flip it around, keep the flat sides touching, and then you're going to tape it. Tape the pieces you cut out. So basically, this is it. This is the creation of the 3 pieces. The next part of the project is to tessellate these, the translation, the rotation, and the translation reflection combo. You put each of them on a separate sheet of paper, you're going to trace them, and then you're going to fit the shape to itself like a jigsaw puzzle. I can't really show that on this way unless I show you by recording myself, so we'll see if I can make that happen. But for now, this is the main part of the project. The rest is just being creative and coloring and basically creating whatever you want. So you guys still have 2 weeks after the break when you come back to finish the project, so it's not going to be like it's due the next day we come back. So you still have plenty of time. So if you have questions, email me, whatever you need to do, and I'll answer them as best I can. And if I get enough emails about how to actually create this on a sheet of paper, about tessellating it like a puzzle, if I get enough of those, then I'll try and make a video and be a little bit more creative, and maybe that'll work. But anyway, this is it. This is what we went over on Thursday and Friday of last week. So good luck and have a happy new year, and we'll see you later.